everybody. It is Friday the 13th, May 13th to be
Is
exact.
it really
Friday
Friday the
yeah, it is.
13th? Oh man, I didn't even realize
You didn't
this.
realize, really?
No.
Well, Mike, it's bad news for you on the
I'm-
BHL pregame because of this. Working with me is probably equivalent to hanging out with like 800 black cats, walking under a few ladders, breaking some mirrors. It's a
Yeah.
lot of bad luck. And on the most unlucky day there is, probably not going to be a good day for you, I'm just saying.
I'm a little worried about the callers that are going to call in today.
Well, that's too. I mean,
Who knows what can happen on Friday
it's
the
going
13th?
to be, if you've never listened to a BHL, today might be your day to listen to BHL.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably going to be a funny one. But this is Jeff Candelmo, alongside my good buddy Michael Yaffe. That's the Friday the 13th little thing, if you don't know what that is.
Thanks for ruining it.
Well, there might be somebody like,
Just
what the heck
explaining
was that? But anyway, Jenna Winzenberg, the normal producer and BHL pregame host, is out sick today, and we hope that she feels better. And she also is going to be out of town this weekend. So I just wanted to say, Jenna, hope you have a good time. Her sister's getting married, so she's
Really?
going to have some
Cool.
hopefully some good time with her family. Should be back Monday though. Now, Mike, if you would please tell the bad luck viewers, because it is Friday the 13th, what to expect on today's show.
All right, well, we're starting off with some Middle East news. We got NATO's pretty much targeting Gaddafi, but he's like tricky. He like hides somewhere and like they think they might have killed him and then he just pops up, "Hey, I'm still here. Still ruling this country. Still a brutal dictator." So
Interesting.
maybe it'll be his day of bad luck on Friday the 13th.
You heard it first here on the BHL pregame from Mike Yaffe.
Yeah, and also we're going to talk about Mitt Romney's coming out and defending his Romney Care that he came out with in Massachusetts, saying, look, that's a difference. It was state. Obama's doing federal. That's about it. I don't know. It seems the same to me.
Yeah, it's a pretty weak excuse, I would think. But after we do talk about our good buddy Mitt, by the way, is that his real name? Like, is it short for something? You would
I
know.
don't think so.
I haven't really like.
I mean, what would Mitt be short for? Mitten?
Maybe
Mitten Romney?
Mitter, Mitson. I don't know.
I don't
mean,
even know where to go.
Who names their kid Mitt? And then who
Yeah, I
votes
don't
for that
know.
guy for president of the United States? I know names really shouldn't matter, but on top of him, basically doing the same thing the president is doing, he's named Mitt.
Jeff goes to vote and he goes,
Mitt.
I just can't vote. I just don't trust someone named Mitt.
Mitt? Like, what? But I
I don't
digress.
know.
Later on in the show, we're going to talk about the loud music ordinance that has been ruled unconstitutional here in Florida. Mike, I know this is good news for you. This is a victory for you. So you can definitely blast the tunes, and for Budman, I know Budman's a big music fan and likes to blast
when I'm listening.
Bud likes to blast the Fog Hat and the Blue Oyster Cult.
The Fog.
So I think today is a very good day for the Budman. I actually like the Blue Oyster Cult. There's that one song they made fun of on Saturday Night Live, which is actually a pretty good. Don't Fear the Reaper. That's what it's called. It's actually a pretty good song. You know, Will Ferrell and the cowbell.
No, I did not.
Whatever. See what I'm talking about?
Good
bad
music.
Luck. Hey, hey, don't let Bud hear you talking about that. In there as well, we're also going to talk some oil drilling. It wouldn't be with the gas prices the way they are. It wouldn't be right not to talk about that and the moratorium and the hearings that are coming up. Fox News' Rich Johnson will join us talking about that.
The oil companies are like defending themselves this time, though. Yeah. Man, they're like fighting back. They're like,
we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
We
want to
drill. It's not our fault.
Yeah, and with the recent drop in gas futures that happened, which people are hoping will translate to the pump soon, this will be interesting. This will be an interesting debate that we're going to have on the show. Also on tap for you today, some unemployment benefit talk, always relevant with the economy the way it is, and a story that it kind of hits home for me in a scary way. You could be there's a proposed tax on legit tax that's being proposed. If for parents who have a kid that's fat, that's heavy, it's a little bigger.
I don't get it. Why does that hit home for you?
Because I've been a big kid my whole life, and I would have cost my mom a lot of money. So that sucks. That's not right. I mean, my mom didn't, sit down and force the junk food into my mouth and make me not exercise. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like the kid's fat. I mean, I know the parents have some responsibility, but the kid's fat. The
government goes to tax, and the parents are like,
doesn't mean you're
the
bad.
kid's just fat.
Yeah,
all right?
It doesn't mean you're a bad parent if your kid's a little heavy. I mean,
I
Jesus.
was a little heavy. back in the day.
Well, you've done better than I have remedying that.
Diet soda.
There you go. I'm trying. This is water. I don't know. Guess I need to mix
Are
in
you on a diet again?
No, that's the too. I'm on and off all the time. It sucks.
I know, it's hard.
Yeah, well.
Especially in radio.
Mm.
I mean, have you ever been to a Whole Foods? Everything's like twice the price.
Yeah, I don't have the money for that. Seriously. Why don't they take the tax off the healthy food and make it easier for everybody instead of trying to tax the fat kids?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Amen. Preach
Take
it.
that. Take that, you jerks. Fucking vegan jerks, all of you. And one
vegan jerk.
And one more thing.
Why do we always alienate one of our types of review? I don't think we have any vegan
If you're
viewers.
a vegan, you're a jerk.
Yeah.
There. I'm sorry. I just said it. Whatever. You can go back and say I'm fat. Okay. Whatever.
Go ahead
you're still
and
a
eat
jerk.
your soybeans.
But I'm not paying
your...
the fat kid tax. Well, I mean, I don't have any kids, but parents shouldn't have to pay the fat kid tax.
I don't get it though. Like, how are they gonna tax them? How does this gonna work? Government people gonna come to your house and weigh your kid while you're there and be like,
that's pretty scary when you think about it that way. But that will be we'll have some fun talking about that on the show. Yeah, it should be a good show. Friday the 13th edition. My first Friday the 13th edition here on BHL. How many? It happens
Friday?
more than once a year usually, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't.
We need to get a Friday the 13th expert in here.
I don't. Yeah.
We need to
get Jason.
Yeah, we need to get somebody in here who knows
maybe
these
some
things.
Freddy Krueger in here.
But it should be a good time. I would stay away from, like I was telling Mike, stay away from ladders today. Stay away from black cats if you can, and mirrors. Dude, you don't want to, compound it exponentially, make your luck worse.
I try to stay away from mirrors anyways.
Oh. Why did this turn into some kind of like self-loathing BHL pregame? I did like 8 minutes on the fat thing. I mean, I was just trying to be funny. I don't really care. And now
you're like,
he thinks he's ugly. I guess I don't know what that
whatever.
means. I don't know. But like I said, it'll be a good pregame for Michael Yaffe. All right, it's gonna be a good show. This has been a disaster of a pregame.
Friday the 13th, everything's breaking down.
It's not working very well. But this is that's Michael Yaffe. I'm Jeff Candelmo. The BHL pregame. We will see you at 6. And once again, Jenna Winsenberg, you are a wuss. That is all. Have a great day. Have a great morning. And we'll see you guys at 6 with the Budman here on 540 WFL.